let's cover the weekly guild stats before we hop into the seasonal guild leaderboard, because they kind of feed into each other a bit here, right? So this, of course, is always released every Wednesday, or at least we try to get every Wednesday whenever the schedule's free. And it's Sunday to Sunday is what we do. So this is covering 25 June through the 2nd of July. So the past week, right? Let's cover the guild details real fast. As you can see, the newly active guilds, all of them were actually new for the week. Like Fake Angels, Cookie Empire, all those guilds are brand new. And, it's good to see that we have 9 newly active guilds. But honestly, I think most of these are going to die out real fast or just become inactive. So normally, like if you get over 10 members, you have a good chance of being around for a little bit. But it's kind of hard for the rest. And then deleted guilds over on the right hand side here, we have 4 deleted guilds. None of them really matter because they all only had the guild leader in there, except for the Guardian of King. That's an older guild. Don't know what happened there. They had a member count, probably just inactive. The player came back and just fucking wiped out the guild.
Wow, really projecting hope here in the new guild community.
I mean, there's never been a weekly guild stat where there are more deleted guilds than there are newly active guilds. So that there's always growth in the game, and the number keeps going up. How long they stay around? Well, it's a game. So
till the next post.
Yeah, till the next post. So if you want to check out some of these, I actually wrote a little thing about some of these guilds, so you could check them out if you want. Go into the blog post. Go to the website and then find the link that way, because Ryan destroyed our links. But
wow.
Now for the dashboard.
Wow.
Yeah, so 602 total active guilds. These are total active from version 9.0 update in April 2021. So they've earned some type of guild EXP since that guild update that occurred. So 602 since 2021 have been created. Of course, we had 9 newly active ones, and they were all actually new as well since last week. And what has been interesting since the guild updates in beginning of 2023 is that PvE is continuing to dominate the guild ratio here. So we have 306 PvE only guilds and 296 PvP enabled guilds. And you should go check out the video that we just released about the blog post from Mike about the future of SimpleMMO for 2023. And it kind of explains why there's no PvE updates that we thought were going to occur for the guilds. So, plugging in everything. Holy shit, is that King Cows?
Oh my god.
What the hell? The man, the myth, the legend himself. Good to see you, man.
Sticky Vicky's, brother.
Good to see you. I hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah, thanks for messaging me every day, King Cows. Awesome. Glad we're still friends.
No. All right. Let's focus on the part that everyone really enjoys, right? Top 10 PvP guilds for the week. Babel up at the top with 20 mil, Wolfblood over at 14, the Forest at 10, and every other guild down below is the usual norm that just kind of petered out at the end of the event here. It seems like yeah, Kevin. Actually, it's because Mike was paid off by big PvP. I can believe that. Got to keep those PvE guilds down. Now, if we go over to the right-hand side, you can see the top 10 PvE guilds, and Ingles Mod actually beat out Radiant Dawn. And yeah, just had a slow week, I swear. Well, clearly. Still impressive, though, that you're calling this a slow week, and you're still above that 1 mil barrier that a lot of PvE guilds struggle to get across. But Titans, after being poached, they've come back. We keep covering that. But yeah, this is the first week that Radiant Dawn have lost out on their first place position since everything has happened, since they became a guild. Ingles Mod, I don't know. Huh?
They'll never recover.
Yeah, it's game over. They've fallen.
Calling it now. AFK machine, you miss one stream and you never recover. That's the rules here.
Yeah. But yeah, so pretty interesting to see Ingles Mod come out. I don't know if they just started doing this for the event and then they're dipping out next week. We'll find out next Wednesday when the next week is done. So it should be interesting. yeah, obviously throwing for content. Thank God, because there's literally nothing happening in this sphere right now, as you'll see in the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard. But basically, that about covers the week of last week. Not too many crazy changes. Of course, Babel's always on top, but yeah, that Ingles mod coming out top, pretty impressive. I know they had in their guild bio that they were the number 2 PvE guild. Who knows? Maybe they could be the number 1 if Radiant Dawn doesn't pick up their pace. AFK machine, come on, buddy. Yeah.
I just want to say, shout out to Kevin for literally researching the LCS just to throw the freaking jokes back at us in stream. Because like, I feel like Crazy Fi and I and Kevin are the only ones that do the LCS jokes, and no one else gets them.
Yeah.
100% go to Worlds every time. Yeah, that's Team Liquid, in a nutshell. But yeah, interesting stuff here. It's kind of good to see, movement on the PvE side. I like tracking the PvE side more than PvP side, because like the PvE side, you guys are all proven kings and queens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's mainly PvE. Like you're seeing new faces come up, but I mean, look at Ingles mod, dude. Is this, like you said, is this temporary, or are they like, what happened to them?
Yeah.
Are they juicing? Are they juicing over there? Are they in Men's Health magazine? What's going on?
I think it is interesting because the 10th place for PvP had 2 mil earned, and Ingles mod is almost caught up to there.
Dang, that's a good one.
That's rough. But yeah, it is interesting to see that PvE is almost caught up to the 10th place position of PvP, which is a huge thing. It's a big thing, right? Like, it's so much easier to earn EXP when you're PvP, not so much as PvE, which we all know. But yeah, that was one thing to note there. Who knows? Maybe we'll see that be consistent. I don't know. Probably not. After the event, everyone will die off again, and we'll be back to where it is.
This is what will happen. We'll forget, and then next week it'll be new to us once again. That's how you gotta live your life with the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard.
Week by week.
And week by week, now that it's 3 months long. All right, so let's move on very briefly. We had to stress the brief part because really nothing is changing here. All right, everyone, this is the 10th report of the Seasonal Guild Leaderboards within SimpleMMO. This is spring 2023, and this is where we cover the top 25 guilds that are currently climbing the Seasonal Guild
What the heck was that?
We have multiple tiers here to cover. You know the drill. This isn't your first progress report, but this is going to be one of the most boring progress reports. So we're going to zip right through this shit.
Yeah.
Yeehaw, brother. Again, this is provided by Yomu. He made a special dashboard for us. Shout out to Yomu and everything he's done for us and continues to be our friend, hopefully. And yeah, if you
Don't
like
forget
Yomu,
about us.
Yeah, don't forget about us now that you're moving on and whatever. We can't talk about that here. So, I mean, he's not really moving on. I just said that. I was being dramatic. But anyway, if you like Yomu, if you want to support what he does, he's got an awesome app, SimpleMMO App Hub, where you can play SimpleMMO on your PC as a mobile emulation. It's got an awesome chat feature. It just enhances global chat, guild chat, and role-playing chat. Just kidding. I was wondering, I was looking in chat to see who would get excited for that. You freaking role-playing weebs. Anyway, check him out. Check out the app. You can win free time within his Patreon tiers. He's got 3 Patreon tiers that you can, support him at various levels. And here every month we do giveaways to earn time and check it out for yourself before you make the dive, so to speak. But yeah, shout out to Yomu. Okay, so here we are. We're in the Celestial tier with the top 5 guilds. Nothing has changed. We got Babel number 1, Wolfblood number 2, The Forest number 3, Ring Factory number 4, Crazy Fi out of 10. How likely is it I am going to be buying Amelia a mug?
Oh, very likely.
All right.
10.
10? Great. Those are great odds. Chat, out of 10. So here, backstory. I made a bet with Amelia that she would not be in Celestial tier by the end of the season. Her and her guild. So if she did remain in the top, I would have to buy her a coffee mug and pay the shipping all the way to EU. So please chat, out of 10. All right, we got TO, 10 out of 10. All right, I'm not looking anymore. And then number 5, which shocks me. Golden Arrows still.
Yeah.
Oh,
Heaven and Hell's
this is
going to
all
beat him
two.
out next week. I'm calling it now for the 8th week in a row.
Yeah, this is the 10th week. And I think it's been that way since the beginning. Oh no, Heaven and Hell didn't wake up until like week 6. All right. Anyway,
Just pulling a number out of your ass right now.
hell yeah, brother. Who's going to fact check me? My mom.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. We're showing 2 at the same time. Why is it uneven? Fucking long ass names over here. Okay, so it was almost perfect. All right, we have Legendary tier here. This is the 6th through 10th spot. Heaven and Hell right behind Golden Arrows. Yeah, I mean, that's not really a surprising take, as I thought it was. Hearing it out loud, like, wow, that's a bad idea to say. But you know what? Heaven and Hell could do it. Murder of the Universe is at number 7. And now here we go. Here is the only movement out of 25 guilds. We have Jimmy's guild, who eats faces, apparently. The Merrymen of SimpleMMO. They've, revitalized. They were a dead, old, ancient guild covered in dust and ash, and now they're back. And they roleplay probably. And they took a position from Prostor, or Prostor Decayed. I can't tell. We're huge fans of
Gain.
Okay, so we're huge fans of Prostor, but it looks like they're taking a break, or maybe people have stepped down. I don't know. But Merrymen have taken number 8. So good for you, Jimmy. Good for all the Merrymen out there. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't think you're going to be eating Alucard's face, but maybe you get top of Legendary tier, and that's pretty cool, right? Maybe you're the one that overthrows Golden Arrows.
I'll call it now. Merrymen stay in Legendary tier.
Okay. I thought you were going to be like, Golden Arrows.
No. Heaven and Hell's going to move up. Merrymen's going to stay.
Okay. All right. And then we have Knights Who Say Ye at number 10. Blows my mind that they're still here. Just unreal. All right. Moving on to Epic. We have 11 through 15 here. Shocker, everything again is still the same. We have Still Friendly. We have Radiant Dawn, or Rad if you know them. We have Crimson Tower, still keeping the same name. Thank you, Caveman. They used to be called the Crimson
Offensive.
The Crimson Tutu Wearing Offensive. I was trying to think of a really long name. We have Gorilla Wizards at number 14 and number 15 Friendly too. So, good for everyone here. Not really moving, not really grooving, just kind of holding on. X-Spy, where are you, brother? Your guild needs you. Otherwise, Gorilla Wizards are going to fall. All right, moving on to the Elite tier. Everything's the same. Number 16, we got Ingles Mod. 17, we have the Titans. 18, we have the Peaceful Crusade. So shout out to Loch-Ness for what she's been able to do with what she was left with. Because you got Rice Asima, who's just really sassy. You got Hot Dog, who speaks in riddles. You've got Sentinel, who I don't even know if Sentinel even plays the game anymore. I see them more active in Idle MMO Discord than anywhere else. So, shout out to Loch-Ness for what she's able to do with Cream Cow's, kicking to the curb. Yeah. Okay. Number 19, we have Ornate Greenhouse, and Father Canopy. Whatever you're doing, it's working. And Mother Root.
Mother Root.
Yeah, Mother Root. Shout out to you. Always giving me good waves. Every time Mother Root waves to me, I'm like, it's a good vibe. All right, number 20, we have Solid Step. I thought they would decay more. I guess not. Good on you guys. I would shout out their leaders, but they have annoyingly long names on purpose, so I'm not doing it. All right. And just like that, we breezed through the trash tier, everyone. Now we're at rare. The trashies of the trash. Nothing changing. EXP down here is really close. So by default, things will move with time. But we still have a friendly guild. Out of the 50 friendly guilds in the top, freaking 30, it's just unreal that they can be so spread apart. But such a gigantic presence in just like this portion of the leaderboard. I am afraid of what Days mentioned, where it's like, what if they just all combined and then just got their act together? They would probably be Celestial tier easily. But they're holding down rare with friendly, with the others above them. Manatee's Cove, Ubi's guild. Literally, Ubi. It's been said that Ubi is playing Diablo 4. And that's it. That's all I know.
Down.
Yeah. I'm getting there. I'm only at Manatee's. Anyway, Manatee's running it. Hit him with a boat. Move on. We got Dusk at 23. We have Cheese Colt still at 24. And Content Crew didn't normally. When we see a new guild jump into the leaderboard, they have like a strong presence. They'll jump, a couple spaces, like they're newly active, they're doing their thing. Quantum Crew stayed at 25.
Yeah, Cheese Cult and Quantum Crew are probably going to move up next week because they got almost a mil. Both of them got over 800K. So, if they're around in the beginning, maybe, well, they were. If they were as consistent as they are right now, maybe they would have been higher up. But wow, that was a fast speed run of the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard.
Cutie says, we'll end the YouTube segment here with Cutie's quote, okay? And Cutie says, aside from Mana and Friendly, I don't think I've ever seen these other guilds. All right. That should go real well for your confidence, everyone. And thank you, YouTube, for watching this. Past me, thanks future you. And that'll do it.